Three people entered the Oregon wilderness, each with a purpose. A photographer chasing beauty, a documentarian chasing truth, and a guide who swore he'd never return. They thought they were alone. They weren't. And when one of them heard a voice calling for help, everything changed. Some forests are better left forgotten. This is the voice of the forgotten trees.
Nick, excited. Look, there's an ancient tree over there. I think I can get an amazing shot. You guys keep going. I'll just head over and snap some pictures. Kara, a bit worried, friendly tone. Be careful, Nick. This forest is tricky. Don't wander too far, okay? Leon, calm but warning. Yeah, watch yourself. There are things here better left alone. Nick, smiling, calm. Don't worry, just a few minutes. I'll be right back.
While setting up his camera, Nick suddenly hears a faint sound far off. It's a shaky voice of a little girl calling out from deep in the woods.
Voice of little girl, from afar. Help! Please help me. Nick, confused and surprised. What was that?
He hesitates, but curiosity wins over fear. Nick moves toward the sound.
Nick, talking to himself. Maybe it's nothing, just animals. Or I heard it wrong.
As he approaches, a strange, eerie noise fills the forest. A harsh, ghostly sound blends with the faint girl's voice. Suddenly, the sound turns into a terrifying moan that shocks Nick.
Terrifying voice, suddenly loud. Where do you think you're going? Nick, panicked. Oh God, what was that? Terrified, Nick breaks away from the group, but keeps following the girl's voice.
Minutes pass. The group is still moving, but now worry shows on their faces.
Kara, worried. It's been a few minutes. Nick should have been back by now. Why isn't he here? Leon, hesitant, quieter. He's been gone too long. Maybe he wandered too far. We probably shouldn't have left him alone. Kara, even more worried. Yeah, we should have been more careful. This forest isn't normal. We need to find him. Nick, terrified, shouting, "Help! Help! Don't come near me, damn it!"
Kara and Leon rush toward the voice, but as they arrive, Nick's scream abruptly stops.
Kara, shaky voice. Nick. Nick, where are you? Why did your scream just stop? Leon, angry and scared. This forest, nothing here is normal. We have to find him.
While Kara and Leon search desperately for Nick, the forest grows wild and menacing. Shadows deepen, wild howls echo in the distance. They decide they must find Nick no matter what.
Kara, anxious, doubtful. We have to get out of here. There's something here we don't want to know. Leon, firm but worried. Nick's missing, but we can't just leave him. This forest can't just trap us for no reason.
Kara and Leon are still searching for Nick. The cries for help they heard in the night are still echoing in their minds. They know Nick is in danger. The sound of his voice clearly showed that something, or someone, was near him. Now, they need to act fast.
Kara said, her voice trembling with worry. Nick. He must be nearby. We have to find him quickly, Leon said with a heavy, concerned tone. Those screams. It sounded like something was right on him. Something we can't outrun. We need to find him.
They keep moving through the forest, eyes scanning every direction. Fallen leaves crunch underfoot. Fear and anxiety from Nick's scream push them forward. The footprints they find disappear quickly. Thick trees and tangled branches offer no clue as to where Nick might have gone.
Kara said, quietly, suspiciously. The tracks end here. Nick must still be close. He said he'd come back.
They move into a more open area. The trees stand still, but something about this spot feels off. Nick's camera, the one he always carried, is lying next to a tree. The lens is cracked, but an image of the forest still lingers on the screen.
Leon said, sounding uneasy. This camera, it's Nick's. Why would it be lying here? Kara said sadly, thinking aloud. Something's not right. Nick would never just leave his camera like this. Kara picks it up and looks at it. The glass is shattered, but the photo shows something strange. A tree that doesn't look quite right. There's an odd shadow stretching from the surrounding forest. Kara said, her voice shaking with fear. This tree. Look at it. Why does it look like that?
They decide to head toward the tree. As they get closer, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but the forest feels heavier, quieter. All they hear is the wind and their own steps. The fear pressing in on them is stronger than ever. Then they hear running water in the distance, a stream cutting through the forest, offering a possible lead.
Kara said softly, this might be a sign. Maybe the river changed its path. As they near the river, another sound catches their attention. A low, animal-like howl from far off. It's loud, hungry, and fills the air with dread. Leon said tensely, that sound, it's not from a normal animal. Kara scans the area and spots something black and still by the river. A massive tree fallen across the water. Next to it, something stands out, a piece of Nick's clothing. Kara said, her voice filled with panic. This is Nick's. He was here. But why is his shirt just lying here? Leon said, his voice trembling. Kara, we need to be careful. Something's following us in this forest. Suddenly, footsteps crunch behind them, fast, getting closer. They spin around, but there's no one there. The steps keep coming. Kara shouted, Leon, look. Those footsteps. Someone's there, Leon said sharply, on edge. This forest is not normal. There's real danger here.
They rush away from the river, taking another path. Every step brings new sounds. Howls, cracks, distant growls. As they press on, they feel something watching, hunting. The trees and shadows seem alive. Kara said in a low, scared voice. Leon, this forest. Everything is closing in on us. Then a strange sound breaks through the darkness, faint and weak, almost like a distant cry. It sounds like Nick, barely conscious, somewhere nearby. Kara cried out, Leon, that voice. It sounds like Nick. He's close. We have to find him.